Hey, welcome to The Guide. I'm Yo.
I'm Will.
And here's your weekly update for this week.
It's a lot of just kind of more quick news items we've got going on this week.
Yeah, it was kind of, it feels kind of like a lull between The Amazing Spider-Man and what happens next week when The Dark Knight Rises.
Right.
This is kind of like the calm in between the storms, so it's nice for that. However, there was some interesting news that came out about the Avengers, the biggest movie of the year, that I was pretty fascinated with. If you have a lot of money, you also might be interested in this.
Oh yeah, if you're a Blu-ray fanatic,
Yeah.
or
a Marvel fanatic.
Yeah, or Marvel. All 6 of the Avenger-themed movies have been put together in a pack.
In like that suitcase that they had the cosmic cube in. That's the kind of case that you get with this, which is pretty epic looking. It even has a glowing cosmic cube, which is awesome.
It would be cooler if it was its own, power force.
It was its own power source that you could use to power your Blu-ray player.
I guess the movies are cool.
Yeah. You'll get all 6 movies, including the Avengers, and then Thor, Captain America, and the Avengers will be in 3D, so you can get a Blu-ray 3D with that. The pack will come with an extra bonus disc, so you'll have all the special behind-the-scene features that you got on all the other DVDs,
right?
And then a bonus disc of previously unreleased footage from behind the scenes, which, that's my favorite part about Blu-rays and DVDs. I love behind-the-scene features,
and especially with all these superhero movies, I'm sure there's plenty of explanations behind action sequences and how they design it.
And that's the stuff I love.
Yeah.
I love learning how it all came together, so I'm stoked about that. So yeah, it's a pretty hefty pack that comes with a pretty hefty price point. You're looking above $200 for this, although Amazon is doing some pre-orders for around $150. But nevertheless, if you are a super fan of the Marvel Avengers, the Marvel Cinematic Collection Phase 1, it will be coming out this September on the same date that the Avengers comes out on Blu-ray, which is September 25th, I believe. So that was pretty cool. And then for those of us who are car fans, I was pretty stoked about this announcement.
Yeah, the Forza racing game, they're on to their next edition, Forza Horizon.
It's kind of like a spin-off. It's not a true sequel. It's not Forza 5.
It's kind of like they took 4, but then they added all the things that it was missing, basically.
Right. Which, and the thing, I love the Forza series because there's just something about the way the cars feel that feels right.
They just have the physics down.
They do.
And it's very adjustable, too.
Yeah.
So previously the Forzas were all on contained closed race
circuit
tracks.
Racing, yeah.
But with the new Horizon game, they're bringing in all those other factors, open roaming worlds, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, and it's all in Colorado, too.
Yeah.
All the back roads of Colorado and the mountains and stuff. I know I'm going to recognize some of those roads because that's where I grew up.
It's one of the main reasons that I was such a enthusiast for the original Hot Pursuit because of traffic and real situations like that.
So just think, you have the Forza handling, the Forza physics put into open road, and you actually get to go off-road now for the first time, which would be great. So you have some rally racing and day and nighttime cycles. So all these new elements that you kind of always wanted in a Forza game are finally showing up.
And it's kind of for all those things that you wanted to do in real life, but you didn't want to go to jail for.
Exactly.
You can now do them in Forza.
So the cool thing was they announced a limited edition of Forza Horizon. With that limited edition, you're going to get some exclusive cars. You'll get access to Forza Horizon VIP, which is always nice.
Yep.
And when you pre-order the limited edition, you'll also get a Dodge Charger SRT8 that you can actually use in Forza 4.
Right.
It has a Forza Horizon paint job on it, and that right there, I was like, really? Well, I'm going to go get that. That's cool.
And then also, if you pre-order it, you get a random one of 4 cars, which is there's a Mercedes, there's a Ferrari, a 370Z.
I love the fact that the new Viper is the cover car for Forza Horizon. And you can actually unlock that in Forza 4. I've been driving it, and it's awesome, by the way. It's the closest I'll ever get to driving a Viper. So super stoked about Forza Horizon. Pre-orders are available now, and of course that'll be coming out this October. Super stoked about that. And then football season is basically here.
Yeah, and to celebrate that, NCAA 13 made its way.
That just released. We're working on our review of that. We'll have that for you very, very soon. For the most part, my early impression of NCAA 13 is it's very much like last season with a few little tweaks.
You know, that's typical of sports games like that.
It's
typical. They've done some to improve the realisticness of the gameplay here.
Some new catching animations, tweaks to the AI. I think the most interesting thing right now is the Heisman Trophy mode, where you can play as like Barry Sanders going through their career, and they have this. They basically have bullet time now. And did you see the footage of that? It looks kind of cool, actually.
It does. That's really, that kind of game mode is really catching on, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. So basically, you can slow down the game for just a few minutes. So like as a superstar running back, you slow down. You can see where those openings are to bust the big play. So we'll tell you more about how well that all feels as you play the game. More and more. So look for our review of NCAA 13 coming up here very, very soon. And then some big events coming up here.
Right.
Play games with other people.
Yeah, if you're into community gaming, so say, and instead of just locking yourself in your room and playing online,
which is not good,
we are having another one of our gaming nights.
That's right. Battlefield 3, of course, close quarters combat maps have been out for a while now, and the updates where you can have your own server up. So we're going to rent a server for the guide. We're going to get together and we're going to throw down just all the guide players on Battlefield 3. It's going to be a blast.
So hopefully you've acquainted yourself with the new level packs.
And if you haven't, we'll play some of the classic maps as well. We'll be doing that in August, and we'll have more details about that coming up. We got some great prizes, including some Krispy Kremes that we'll be giving away, some prizes from Astro Zombies that we'll be giving away. We'll even be giving away some review copies of games that we've been reviewing over the past year, so you can win some slightly used review copies that we've used for the guide, and that's going to be really, really cool.
Totally.
Looking forward to that. That'll be coming up in August. We'll have more details about that soon. And speaking of keeping up with details, that's one of the reasons to like us on Facebook. We've been sitting right around 230 or so far as likes, and the likes aren't for us to feel good about ourselves, because I have good self-esteem.
Yeah, mine's okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know. Facebook,
the likes are to help you. Like, you'll know when we're posting details about when we're going to do our gaming nights, when we have new reviews up, when we have news about the Avengers pack coming out with all 6 movies.
When we're going to be giving things away.
So that's why you like us on Facebook. That's why you follow us on Twitter, so you can keep up with all the stuff we have going on. That's how you can find out when we're going to post our Dark Knight Rises review. So like us on Facebook, facebook.com/game-and-movie-guide. The like really helps you more than it helps us, because again, good self-esteem.
Yeah, I like myself, so that's all I need to know.
That's right. And you can keep up with everything we got going on at our website as well.
Yeah, check out gameandmovieguide.com, and you can also get many more in-depth reviews at our friend's site, hollywoodjesus.com.